I'll have a copy of this handout. On the top I have written, that means hello in Navajo. Ya'at-e. Did you say that?
Ya'at-e.
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 So your first Navajo. Ya'at-e. That's what you do when you go up to somebody and shake hand. You don't shake hand, you don't squeeze, you just touch. You don't squeeze, you don't shake, okay? Just touch. That's it. That's all we do. I know in this culture, you just almost pull somebody's arm off. If it's too weak, you kind of think, oh, this guy is not very strong or something. You don't do that with Navajo. Just touch hands.
It's very interesting, actually. You'll notice it.
And also, another thing with your culture, I'm talking about the Anglo culture, is you guys are loud, talk really loud. I know I live here in Park City and we have an upstairs. When we have visitors talking, you can hear them all the way upstairs. And they're talking downstairs in the kitchen. They're sitting right here together, but they sound like they're talking to the whole community. That's my criticism. So when you're with Navajo, don't talk too loud. Okay, I wrote down some things that I wanted to go over. I'll try to go through them real fast. First one's the basket. This one. It's a traditional Navajo ceremonial basket. It's used in all our ceremonies, and whenever we have ceremony, we use a corn pollen, which I have in this bag. The way we use it is every time we have a gathering, dedication, ceremony, everybody would pick a little pinch like this with their hand, a little bit on the tongue, a little bit on top, and offer it to the east. I will let you do that, but you can taste this later if you like. It's very sweet. It comes from the corn. On the top, before it ripens, there's a dust pollen. They collect that, use it in their ceremonies. So these are sacred items. I wanted to mention that. And there are rugs that Hank gave me a nice rug tonight. He didn't give it to me. I told him we'll use it. This is one of Hank's beautiful Yeibiche rug. Yeibiche is one of the winter ceremonies and it lasts 9 days. It's a healing ceremony where you see these are dancers. They're facing in one direction, men and women. They will sing and dance all night, especially the last 2 nights of the ceremony. Are you all familiar with the Navajo rugs? When they weave the Navajo rugs, the Navajos, mostly women weave these rugs. This is how they weave it. They start from the bottom. They don't have a plan or a sketch that they go by. They just start at the bottom and come this way. And you see it this way usually. Right? So, but when they're weaving it, it's going this way, each one. And it always, my mother wove too, and she would just mark the center on the loom, and she would just start. When they get halfway, they would do the design, just kind of opposite of what they just finished. They almost flipped that over. So this is a storm pattern. And notice Hank also has a huge storm pattern. It was too costly to bring it out here, so we didn't bring that one out here. We don't want to lose it. But I wanted to show you the Navajo rug. One of the skills, symbol of the Navajo is their rug, Navajo rugs. And the symbols, let me show you the basket. Start with. This is very symbolic. If you look close, you'll see it spirals from the center. It goes out. They say that's life. Start in the center. And each time you come to the, let's say the top point there, you're supposed to be increasing in knowledge and wisdom and greatness, whatever you want to say. It's supposed to be moving up and out. The way the eagle flies too, they say. When the eagle climbs the sky, he doesn't just take off like an airplane, right? What does he do? He spirals. You see spiraling eagle climbing the sky. He gets so high, you can't see him anymore. It's like the end of this basket here. It looks like it ends here. As the eagle is climbing, you can't see him anymore from here. But you know he's still climbing. So they say life is like that. Those that leave us, we can't see them anymore, but we know they're still climbing, as the eagle would show us. When you have a Navajo ceremonial basket, if you're sitting it upright this way, have the opening up here at the top. If you have it sitting flat, the opening is to the east. East is where we always start. So when we speak about sacred things, we're starting from the east. If there's a ceremony and we start with this, somebody from the east would start and they would go this way. Always following the sun, they say, and the seasons, they believe it all goes this way. And life goes that way, is what they're saying. We have 4 sacred directions: the east, the south, the west, the north. So if you go all those points, it's like coming here. You do a circle. You do the life cycle. So 4s, anything that comes in 4s, like 4 directions. What other 4s can you think of?
4 seasons.
4 seasons, yes. Other 4s?
Elements.
4 elements. What are the 4 elements? Water?
Water, earth, wind, and fire.
4 elements. What else? What else comes in 4s that you're aware of? Most of our prayers and ceremonies are sets of 4s. And our ceremonies like the sweat lodge, for instance, they'll do 4 rounds. Anybody ever been in the sweat lodge? They'll do 4 rounds. In other words, they go in for 30 minutes. And it's really hot and dark, pitch black. You sit in there for 30 minutes and you come out for air. Then you go back 4 times, so 4 rounds. So 4 is a sacred number to us. And other things that come in 4s for us, they say life has stages: childhood, youth, adult, and old age. And we have sacred mountains on the Navajo. I have that here somewhere on the bottom. The last one, I guess, on the point, the last one, it says, when you come to the res, you enter that land, the sacred homeland. It becomes sacred land to us anyway, when we go. And whenever we leave the reservation, we have a ceremony done for us, so we be protected, so we can remember where we came from, and we'll always return. I have an elder that told me the way to remember that is it's like tying a thread to somebody as they leave the res. Wherever they go, that thread follows them. So on their way home, they know how to get back. Just follow the thread home. Wherever that thread goes, you'll get home. So I'm just jumping all over right now. But some of the earth teachings, Mother Earth, whenever we refer to the earth, it's Mother Earth. It's not just earth.